Hello, I'm Nathan Judo. I'm here with Wolves reporter Mr. Tim Spears. Tim, it's Wolves against Watford at Molineux. We're back to league action. 3 wins in 4. Can it be 4 wins in 5?
Yes.
It can, that's it. And join us at expressthestar.com for all your latest. Yes, so we've got a game. You shall not be present, unfortunately.
No.
Sad times. But mainly, the most important thing is 3 points on the pitch. How are we looking? International break, plenty of people come, plenty of people gone. Are they back? Are they rested? Any injuries? Any knocks?
No. All back. Clean bill of health, which is great because they've got an increasing list of players now going to international duty.
Yes.
We saw Costa and Johnny get their first call-ups. Doherty finally managed to kick a ball for Ireland.
Hooray!
But they've all come back fit and healthy, which is great, and won't be the case every international window. So we've seen the problems that Liverpool have had in this window. So
they're only playing Huddersfield though, so it's fine.
Yeah, so that's a blessing, and Wolves' clean bill of health continues. They've had Cavaleiro back for a few matches now. No injuries, no suspensions.
No.
It's a key part to what they're doing at the moment, and long may that continue.
Tiredness a factor though? I mean, I know Jimenez has come from Mexico, so do you think that might play a part in Nuno's selection, or is it going to be tried and tested as you are, first 8 games, bish bash bosh?
Well, with Jimenez in particular, I think he should be fine to continue, judging on what we've seen so far this season. But there's certainly a case for him where you've got to be careful with him, a risk of burnout, because I think he only started 20 league games for Benfica in about 3 seasons. I think he started 20 and made 60 off the bench. So you wonder, is he ready for 38 games in a row in the Premier League? Perhaps not.
Well, so Bonatini, I mean, it's a little bit different situation last season, where he did fall off a cliff, didn't he? Quite considerably.
Yeah, he did, and we saw it with Bodvarsson the year before, because he was flogged to death.
Floggage.
Up front, he had to play him week after week, and we saw him tail off badly. Same with Bonatini last year. You don't want the same again with Jimenez this season, because he's so important to what Wolves do in the final third.
Then Rashford will take that mantle after January, though.
But he needs to be fit and fresh to be able to link the plate so well as he does. He's made a very impressive start to life in English football. In fact, he's one of the
Here we go.
top 5.
Oh, hello, stat.
In my opinion.
Right.
I totted up player ratings so far this season.
Oh, did you? I like that.
Done a cheeky little average.
Oh, little average.
So read that article, in fact, for the rest of the numbers there.
5 points something.
No, but he came out very well, because he's done. I've been really impressed with him so far.
So you say that, and you say about maybe looking after him and maybe wrapping up in cotton wool on certain occasions. Wouldn't this be the game to do that then?
What, because it's an easy 3 points?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, he should come back from international duties, had a long trip, maybe, just relax those legs ready for next weekend at Brighton.
I think it'll be one where he's kind of given 55, 60 minutes, and then, hey, those options they've got off the bench.
And their options.
Bonatini hasn't really set the world alight so far, but he can play that role, and then you've got Cavaleiro, Traoré. You've got the option of putting Jota or Traoré or Saïss, as we saw at Selhurst Park, in the front 3. It didn't work so well. That was more of a different tactic, back to the wall tactic.
Sure.
But anyway, Wolves have got options, and that will come into play more in the next weeks and months.
So you say Cav, Traoré coming off the bench. You expect Jota and Costa to keep their places?
I mean, we did a video at a cold Selhurst Park.
Oh, but it was a good video though. Warmed the cockles of my heart.
Quite. And I said at the time, surely Jota can't start the next game. Because he looked so short of confidence, and he didn't have a good day at Selhurst Park.
No.
He works so hard, and he does an important job defending from the front, but you need that in product, and he doesn't look like delivering it at the moment. So to me, it's a simple one. Cavaleiro comes in, but the closer we get to the game, I'm kind of.
How many Jota interviews have you had this year? Joe.
But the closer we get to the game, I'm kind of thinking he'll stick with the same 11, because
you've got that feeling, haven't you?
That's what he does, and he did it a lot last year as well. When you expected him to change it, he didn't. So he'll look at it and say, look, Cavaleiro and Traoré are making an impact and changing games when they come on.
Sure.
Wolves are unbeaten in 6. They've only lost 1 unlucky game all season, so why change what they're doing?
And Watford, though, I mean, obviously they've tailed off slightly since their superb start to the season, but at the same time, definitely carry threat.
100%. You look at the numbers, you look at the 4 greens to start with, and then there's a couple of reds since then.
There's a wins and losses.
But in those 4 games that they haven't won for, they've played Man United and Arsenal. Fulham away, which isn't easy, and they've got a draw. It's the Bournemouth 4-0 loss in their last game, which everybody rightly looks at as being, hang on, what's going on with Watford? They started the season so well, but I would say...
Bournemouth are flying, though.
Yeah, and Bournemouth are flying now, a very good point. So it hasn't been an easy run of fixtures for them. They have got a couple of defensive issues. Kabasele.
Oh, spell it.
And Hollybass are both out suspended. Centre half and left back mainstays to their kind of early season success. Although their defensive record isn't great, they've kept a clean sheet since the opening day. But they'll both be out. They're both suspended tomorrow. But they've got threats all over the pitch, particularly up front. Troy Deeney and Andre Gray, two local lads, both well known around these parts. Deeney came through with Walsall, obviously. Andre Gray was on Wolves' books, had a checkered time in this city, but has come back and forged a great career for himself. Both will be desperately keen to do something in that Molineux tomorrow. It's the only West Midlands away game for them all season. I wonder why that is.
Complaints.
But Deeney's scored 2 and 4 against Wolves in his career. He'll be keen to do something. They've got Delafeu, who's come back to fitness now. He may get a start tomorrow. Will Hughes, a very talented player. Pereira from Juventus, I think he was, on the wing as well. They've got some very talented players. Chalabar as well, who's got an England cap somehow this week. He's involved.
Nathaniel.
Looking forward to seeing him. I'm not there tomorrow, so I think he's rubbish. Hasn't got an England cap. So no, they've got a very good team, not to be underestimated. They're well drilled. And they can cause Wolves problems tomorrow for sure.
Him with a prediction then?
0-0.
Oh yeah, you could just stick with it.
Still going.
I was going for some sort of 0-0, even though you've just said that they're horrendous at the back. Haven't got to clean sheets at the start of the season.
Well, they're due one. Well overdue. I know. I just got to
makeshift defence.
I know. I've just got to sneak.
Isn't it because you're not there that you hope? You hope it's 0-0. You hope it's a dour, terrible 0-0.
Yeah, but Wolves don't score. Wolves only scored 9 in 8, so they don't score many.
Well, averaging goal a game then 1-0 then.
Very good. So no, I said on the podcast yesterday, I've just got a sneaky feeling it'll be 0-0. Yourself?
4-3 thriller. Looking forward to it. Myself, Joe Edwards and Jamie Preston will be at the game on Molineux on Saturday. For all the latest Wolves news, make sure you log on to expressandStar.com.